Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we currently need to get our prestige up. But we also need to attack these two out over here. They are de jure our territory, and we definitely need to get them. So we will work our way towards that for now. I'm very concerned about how we're going to stay alive though. We need some time to get ourselves established. And I have a feeling we've got some very angry people around us. Some very powerful, angry people. So we need a friend, right? That's basically what that means. Unfortunately, we can't get a friend. I wonder if we could maybe come down all the way down to over here? At least on paper, this would make this look a little bit better. So if we were to arrange a marriage here, would we be able to? I don't think so. No. So no one's willing to do this because they have 1,000 reasons because our faith differs from theirs. So I don't think we can go up to Mongolia either. Yeah, I really don't think this is going to be a thing. We could really, really use a friend though. No doubt about that. Only 120 reasons. That's a lot better. Apparently he desires an alliance. Relatively close family tiers. Minus 60. Okay, that's interesting. What if we were to go out over here? A little further out. 119 reasons for that. Interesting. So we might be able to find something out over this direction. This guy's too far away. I don't think we can find anything to the west, but perhaps to the east. Black Horde down here. This might be a possibility. Too far away to interact with? Okay. So Mongolia seems like this is probably a decent option, right? So if we were to go for a, say, duchy tier title within Mongolia, maybe? I don't know. These are all pretty weak. Yeah, we really, really could use a friend. No doubt about that. But currently we don't have one. So there's not too much we can do about that. We should probably be having our steward promoting culture here. And we should probably be having our court chaplain promoting religion, but we can't actually do that one. So that's fine for now. I'm wondering if we can maybe at least make this guy... Like, can we at least make friends with this guy? He would take the water of Jordan. Now, this is fine, actually. I'm going to give him that. That's going to boost up his opinion of us. And then if we were to try to sway him, ski mods are difficult. Okay. Very, very long phase length on that. But we could start that scheme, and we don't have anybody that we can add into this. Okay. We can try it, but it's probably not going to help. At the very least, I'd like to make friends with him for now. But eventually it wouldn't be a thing. Okay, so the archery contest is happening. We don't participate in that, so that's fine. Soaring ambition? Yes. Let's see what he thinks of that. Okay, we're currently ill. Do no more than what is necessary, even worse. Okay, it would be really bad if we died right now. Hopefully we won't. Okay, let's see what happens with the ceremony here. Eventually. Yeah, there's the end of the archery. Sounds good. So the ceremony will happen shortly. And there's our prize. Excellent. What a great occasion. So that brought us positive in prestige. That's great. We're going to wait for the tournament to end. There we go. And instantly, I want to attack this guy with a de jure claim. Yes, we don't have the prestige needed. We're doing it anyway. We can get a dynasty legacy here. I think we have to go with House of Warriors here. We have to get a lot stronger, a lot faster. So going down this way, I think, is the way that we have to go. So that seems fine. We'll raise all of our forces here, and we're going to head in and attack here. Did we get the plus 10 on this guy, or minus 10? It didn't say. I guess he hasn't responded yet. Oh, we captured this guy. That's good. So we'll just enforce these demands immediately then and disband our troops. Perfect. So Jaffa is under our control now. We need to station a man-at-arms there. So we could station, what would the armored footmen be? 16.8 and 11.5. 7.7, 8.4. Irrelevant. Yeah, it's going to be the men-at-arms. Okay, so the men-at-arms are going to be stationed here, and we're going to need to, of course, improve control there. But we need to attack Gaza immediately. We need to get this done very quickly. Would he accept offer vassalage? No, I don't think I would do that anyway. So we're going to seize the Duchy of Palestine de jure. There we go. And we can raise our army down here. And in we go. So we'll attack this and get the entire duchy put together at least. That'll be something. Enemy ally joins the work, but we captured him too? Beautiful. Okay, so we got that all put together. That's great. That's really, really good. We're very happy about that. So what do we want to station here in Gaza? 0.1 per day. Rope walks. Oh, so we want to station the trebuchets then. Because of this. This is building a caravanserai. I think we'll actually leave that. Because if we have rope walks here, then we want this to be primarily economic. That'll be okay for now. Okay, so we'll let that go. We need to be improving a lot of our control. 150 prestige or 12 dread. We're going to take the 150 prestige, bringing us positive on the prestige. Okay. So that looks good. We do need a lot more prestige, which reminds me, we just lost our camel head. We should equip that prize scepter. Cool. We have no weapons, armor, regalia, crown. We do have a journal that we can equip, and we should do that. So that'll be good. We'll get that going. So we're working on replenishing our soldiers as we get our control levels up here. And yeah, this is looking pretty good on the control levels. As we get those up, then we're going to have significantly more contribution. We're positive financially. We're positive in prestige. That's a good sign. And we're no longer ill. Okay, that is definitely good. We did not want to die at this point. That would be problematic. So, in terms of expansion, we don't have many options at this moment. This guy is not in a war. This guy is in a war. He's defending against Ajuran. Okay. So he's going to be busy for a while. The Byzantines are attacking Upper Bosnia. They're going to be busy for a while. This guy isn't. I would so much love to just get a marriage here. And he desires an alliance, but he's not particularly interested in this marriage. So that's understood. This is a religious difference issue, and there's not too much that we can do about it. So how else can we prevent him from attacking us? Well, we can try to look way stronger on paper. That's what I would normally do through seeking alliances. So that's noted. Spouse mediated with Ashari vassal. Okay, cool. So that seems fine for now. I would like to get some constructions going here. So ideally here, we would swap over like the... These are okay for now. We'd swap over like the bowyers here over to being a barracks for that heavy infantry damage. So we can get that going. That's going to take 3 years and spent most of our money. Okay, the Byzantines just ended their war. So they could attack us too now. We're surrounded by powerful people, and we're not powerful. And everyone wants our territory for religious reasons. This isn't a great situation. We'll see how it goes. This city is currently upgrading its hunting towers. Okay, that sounds good. We would really like to build up our prestige quite a lot. We can offer a hostage to this guy. What would that do? Home courts and wardens suffer penalties for attacking each other. If we offered him a hostage, that might not be a bad idea, actually. We could offer each of these a hostage. We have a daughter that we could send to each one. Like this. Yeah. That's a theoretical option. They would both accept that. Okay. So the idea here is they would now suffer penalties if they attack us. So as a hypothetical, if we were to do this, I'm not actually seeing the penalty here. I'm not going to declare this, but I'm not actually seeing the penalty there. Interesting. So I guess it would be a penalty if he attacks us, not vice versa. Gotcha. So hopefully that'll buy us some breathing room. That would be ideal. How old are we? We're 46. So we're probably not going to have additional children, but we did have enough bargaining chips to get that done. Okay, we successfully swayed this guy. That's great. So he's now up to an opinion of 50. Okay. So that sounds good. We're working our way up there. We're making 5.1 gold per month. That's not bad. We're going to want additional constructions here, but for now, things are looking fairly okay. So, at this point, we have a stewardship perk available, and what are we going to take? Well, it's going to be golden obligations. We need all the gold we can get right now. We have low county control. We can demand some payments, and we're going to do that. Yeah, this guy's fine, and yeah. So their obligations are paid off, and that was a bunch of gold. We could start a legend. We're not going to. So the next thing that we're going to finish here is the small stables, and we already have bloomeries here. We're going to want to probably swap the loopholes here. Okay, excellent. So she is now a hostage of the Byzantine Empire. Cool. So they're going to suffer penalties if they attack us. Same with these guys. And hopefully that's enough to keep them at bay. At least for a while. It won't be a permanent solution. But we don't need a permanent solution. Yes, we will be more vigilant for sure. Okay. Governor Marco is converting the county of Jaffa to Orthodoxy. Okay. Whatever. So we could really, really use a court chaplain. There are no valid characters for that at this time. So that's probably going to remain the case for a little while, unless we can find one. We could found a holy order, but no, that's not what we've got. So for now, this is what it is. We need to continue to increase our control here. I don't think we have any county corruptions, do we? No, we don't. Okay. So that looks good. Our control is going up over here. We just entered the late medieval era. Understood. Someone is plotting to kill someone. A lie. The spy master. Okay. As long as it's not us, it's fine. So this is going up monthly by about half a point. So that's reasonable. Someone was trying to murder us, but they abandoned the scheme now that it's been discovered. Okay. So that sounds good. So we're going to have this county control up fairly soon. This is 1.41 monthly when we're actively working on it. So that sounds great. Jaffa is no longer considered low county control, but I would consider this low control. Anything under 100, pretty much, I consider low control. So we could throw this guy in jail, and he's our champion. We'll just let the traitor be known. I don't want to put him in jail. That would cause us problems. So Gaza finished up its merchant stalls. And for the moment, do we want to get any further constructions going here? I mean, this would make us more money. More money is good. So we're going to get that going for now. This guy failed to be swayed this time. We'll try again. And let's see. We're at 48 with him right now. Yeah, he's reasonably happy for the moment. We just got Crusader King added to our legend library. Okay. Interesting. Decent stats on that, for sure. And small stables have been constructed in Jerusalem. So with those done, now we'd want to change over probably the loopholes here. The question is there anything here that would boost up cavalry, heavy cavalry? So if we were to change this, this is not what I want. Come in here. I think cattle pastures eventually. That's light cavalry and heavy infantry. No, this is watchtowers. Hang on. This is watchtowers. We're not getting the preview. Okay. I think cattle pastures eventually gets there. Let's see if we have an open building slot anywhere. I mean, here, but this is a special building. That's not necessarily ideal. Okay. So we're still working our way up in terms of power level here. We've got a ways to go on that one. Our county control is definitely growing here. I want to swap this guy over at this point to be boosting control here. We're not doing Jerusalem anymore. This is at 99, and it's going to be there in 2 months in passive growth. So we're going to switch over here so that we don't overcap this, is the idea. Who is this? Wandering? We'll let the trader be known to all. That seems fine for now. So we're at 134 gold, and we would definitely like to get some upgrades going here. There's some serious work that needs to happen here. I'd like to switch watchtowers over to something that improves heavy cavalry. And I don't think barracks is one of those. Yeah, this goes back to watchtowers. So we can't preview these. I wonder if it's because we can't afford it. Maybe. We'll see. If not, I'll just look it up online, the later bonuses. That would be a bug. So that would be kind of strange. For now, of course, that sick house is being built. We're not building anything in Jerusalem right now, and I really wish that we were. Can we upgrade bloomeries? Yes, we could. I mean, that would be really good for us to do. It'd be a 5% boost only, though. We could maybe upgrade stables instead. That'd be a good boost to our heavy cavalry damage, and it would give us some additional levy troops as well. So that's not terrible. Ultimately, we're going to want to optimize for levy troops, and we're going to want to have a second duchy that's going to end up being our economic duchy. Amman might be an okay one for that. These are de jure part of the Kingdom of Jerusalem, so we can maybe come down here. These aren't fantastic duchies. So that's certainly noted. Damascus. This is a much better duchy for that. Who currently owns that? The Byzantines. Okay, so that's kind of difficult. So hypothetically, if we were to swap this at this point, and if we were to build, say, cattle pastures, right? This is now blacksmiths. So previews are broken when we're trying to replace the building. Good to know. Good to know. For the moment, I want to upgrade our stables here, and that's going to be of vital importance. 14.2, that's pretty good. I like it. We've had a decent moment of peace here. I don't expect that to last. That was our court physician. That should go in here, probably. Yeah. So we've got a lot of offices that we could fill here. 4, huh? Okay. Well, a court chronicler, a wet nurse, antiquarian. These guys aren't very good at the job, but it's okay. Master of the hunt and a seneschal. Control growth. That's pretty good. And a court jester. Done. Okay, so that all seems fine for now. And we've gotten a good amount of control at this point. We're up over 50 in Jaffa, and Gaza we're up over 40. So that's all looking good. Cattle herd in Jerusalem is pretty good. Development growth plus 10%. What's our development growth in Jerusalem? I haven't really looked at development. Okay, so currently we are at 33 development. I think we're just going to take the cash. We're pretty cash strapped at this moment. So I think we're going to take that, and we're going to go for some upgrades. What do we got going on over here? This looks like a war. Yeah, he's attacking Ajuran. Is hindered from declaring war on you because of the hostage. Okay. I'm just looking through here. They have a chance to gain a perpetual hook on a child hostage when they come of age. Yeah. That's understood. The reputation of rulers who declare war despite sending or receiving a hostage will be dramatically damaged. Okay. So, yeah. We don't necessarily want to give out hostages, but it's a decent way to prevent them from wanting to attack us quite as much, right? So that's absolutely fine, and I'd like to get more upgrades going here, but what we really want to do is work up our Crown Authority. We can actually pass limited Crown Authority right now, and I think we should absolutely do this. This now means that we can do title retraction, and we can retract this title immediately. Do we want any in particular? This has shooting ranges and trip hammers. We'll probably replace the shooting ranges here and the military stables. I don't think that's all that important either. For the moment, anyway. The gold is nice, but we're trying to optimize our military right now. So there's also this up over here. Hunters' Lodges, Bloomeries, Apiaries. Okay, so this is very much about money. We want both of them, ultimately. But I'm going to revoke this one for now, and that'll put us at 4 of 4. So that's absolutely understood. He started holding a grudge over that one. Understandable. And we're now going to be making quite a lot more money. So that's excellent. Hunters' Lodges, yeah, so this is what that ends up looking like. For Apiaries, we can see that this does not improve cavalry at all. I didn't think so. And then this out over here, yeah. So this is mostly making money right now, and for the moment, I think that's fine. But we're going to need to station these guys somewhere. I'm thinking stationing the Ballistri up over here in Nablus, like that. And then ultimately, we're going to station the pikemen probably here in Aramla, would be the idea. So in Nablus, we would be interested in potentially replacing this with something that would improve archers, but there's not actually much that improves archers. There's there's militia camps, and we would probably want to swap out the loopholes for this. So let's get that going right away. That sounds good. We want to get our domain limit up to 5, so that's going to require a little bit of work for sure. I want to check in on our culture. We're still not the culture head. Why is there still no culture head to our culture? Should we not be one? I feel like we should be the culture head. But okay. Sure. Well, hopping in here, we could diverge our culture, but I don't think we need to. So let's see here. The cultural head, blah, blah, blah. The ruler with the largest total number of same culture counties within the realm. That's the issue. We've not converted any of our counties. Okay, that's fine. So that's absolutely okay for the moment. And checking in here, we are done with tribal, which we would expect. Early medieval, we don't have household soldiers yet. That's something we definitely want to change. In high medieval, we don't yet have advanced bow making. We're currently fascinating heraldry. Windmills, divine right, scutage. Okay, and we have nothing at all in late medieval. So that's not shocking. We've got some work to do on that culture, but we're working on promoting the culture in Jerusalem right now. So we'll have that done soon enough. Eventually. So that seems fine for now. We're not constructing over in Jaffa, and we should be doing this. Now, we've got heavy infantry stationed here. I'd love to go up to wooden barracks. We'll need a little bit of cash for that. 18.7 income right now. That looks good. Ah, this guy has... Ajuran has decided to declare on us. It's a holy war. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. For the moment, I'm not going to raise our forces. We're going to wait for him to come. He's got potentially a lot of forces. A lot of armored footmen. So if we're going to hire mercenaries, we should probably hire a lot of archers to counter those armored footmen. Like, bowmen aren't really what we'd be looking for. We'd be looking for, like, crossbowmen. Okay. So that's not necessarily ideal. No doubt about that. Like I said, we knew it was only a matter of time until somebody declared on us. I just hoped it wouldn't be Ajuran. Oh, well. Well, for the moment, we're going to tick forward, and we're going to wait for them to show up. This will buy us a little bit of time to boost up our power levels, and that'll be good. So we currently have about 6251 troops. It's not a huge amount of troops, but we're going to be able to bring in some allies, or more specifically, some mercenaries, And that's understood. We're going to work on increasing control levels, and eventually ticking war score will be a thing. There's a hostile army down here that I don't want to fight, but I'm just wondering, why is there a hostile army? That's interesting. Well, we'll see if this guy ends up getting declared on by anybody else. That would be nice. But here he comes. So that's... He's got his two forces together. That's understood. And we're going to have to fight them together, I think. So we're going to let him move in uncontested here. Like this. And then the idea here is 4 months on that siege. Okay. We're going to raise all of our forces down here. And we're going to try to fight him up over here. I don't know how this is going to go. But we knew that this was going to be hard to hold on to. It is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we'll see how this goes. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings. And a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Dark Horse, Ethan Feldman, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri 8, Punching the Microphone, The Lounge STL, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video. And as always, I will see you all next time.